Hey Gemini, welcome. Good evening. Welcome to LettiSpeaks. If you are new, my name is Letty and welcome. If you are feeling the energy and you feel like you're in alignment with it, definitely feel free to like, share, comment, also subscribe, right? So that you can be notified whenever new content is posted or whenever I go live. All you need to do is subscribe and then hit the bell. If you're returning, hey Gemini, how are you? I hope you're doing well this evening. And so tonight, Gemini, what I like to do is tap into this full moon in Capricorn energy that's coming in for us here really quickly. I think it's on the 21st of this month, 21st of July, we'll be in a full moon of Capricorn. And this moon is actually bringing in the energy of regeneration and renewal. This energy is going to help us push the old things, the old energy, push things out so that room is made for new things to come in. And so that's what this energy is about. And so I do want to definitely take a look and see how this energy is going to be resonating with you, what energies will be relevant for you, what energies you need to be aware of. Before I get started, I do want to cleanse the energies. How I will do that is I'll ring a bell. It is a high-pitched bell, a high-pitched bell. It is a high-pitched bell. So if you're sensitive to sound, go ahead and turn your volume down. If you have earphones in, you may want to remove them or just remove the phone from close to you, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and ring my bell right now. You ready? Here we go. All right. So let's take a look and see what is the energies coming in for Gemini. Now for you, Gemini, specifically, what I'm feeling right off the bat is for you, the energies coming in are going to possibly present you the opportunity to take a look at things that you've refused to release. And those things that you've refused to release have actually been your limit. Those things have limited you, the things that you've refused to release. And I hear Spirit saying to take a look back over the last 4 weeks. What lessons came in during the last 4 weeks? Take note of that. For you, Leo, the full moon is bringing in emphasis around the 8th house. And so this is going to be lessons around debt, money, or no, debt, death, and assets. So yes, money, debt, death, and assets. And also I'm hearing investments as well. But let's see what else is coming out for Gemini around the full moon of Capricorn. Let's take a look, Gemini. Okay. All right. Right on time. So we have survival. And I'm hearing survival of the fittest. Okay, nature. And resistance. Okay, and so this could definitely be a time for you, Gemini. As this full moon comes in, you might find yourself kind of in a difficult situation, in a trying, not difficult, well, it could be difficult and trying, difficult and or trying situation. And this situation may actually tempt you to land in the energy of kind of almost like desperation. If it's not desperation, it could be the energy of feeling trapped or restricted, therefore eliminating your ability to think clearly, think creatively, feeling the pressure of what could come in and kind of cause resistance in one way or another. Maybe you had imagined things going more smoothly, but something has come in that's causing you to have to figure out another way, right? Or this may be something that you may need to find the way of least resistance, right? The easiest way out. But I do sense this full moon for you will be one that is going to try your gangster, Gemini. It's going to try your gangster. And so let's just take a look and see with our tarot, okay? So for survival, Gemini, being in that energy of feeling restricted, right? You may feel like your back is against the wall, that you, it may be something that places you in fight or flight mode. I got the Six of Swords and the Princess of Cups, right? And so Spirit is definitely letting you know to try your best with whatever this is. You may need to really try your best to try to work your way out of this. But the important part when you're in this kind of energy is not to, you know, allow yourself to be taken out of the game. Don't give up, but you may need to kind of, if there's something that is feeling threatening, or something that may be causing you to feel like you're being limited in some type of way, I feel like Spirit would want you to kind of, first of all, move away from it with the Six of Swords to calmer ground, to the energy of peace. Move away from it. And then with the Princess of Cups, which is really the Page of Cups, whatever this is, it feels like it could be something that you're possibly not really versed in it. It feels like something that might be very new. May even make you feel a little unsure of yourself as well. But in spite of that, right, the challenge is what it is. You're being encouraged to carve out a path in spite of it. The thing is, when we go into survival mode, right, we feel like our possibilities are limited. And it sometimes shuts off our ability to be creative when it comes to making the solution. And so Spirit is saying not to allow yourself to be overwhelmed, but just kind of, if you need to, and you are feeling a sense of threat here, and you're not sure how to maneuver, that to lay low while you are creating the way out of this, or you're trying to really make sense of it or get clarity around what decision you should make. And that could be, simply put, whatever is going to release this, whatever this is, this sense of pain or this risk, right? But it's not finding the easy way out necessarily, right? This may in fact be something that is supposed to also bring in a level of growth as well. And so there could be lessons being learned around this as well. And so, yeah, this may feel and be a little bit tricky. Let's see. This may in fact be something that you need to go into, possibly remove yourself and kind of take some time away. Nature did come out here, and so this could be something that would benefit you getting away for a minute and going out to really just pull your mind and your thoughts together before making any concrete decision, right? Nature. We have the Judgment and the Four of Pentacles, right? This could have something to do with money, with Pentacles being here. This decision, but this is withdrawing from any immediate decision, right? And actually getting clarity by going out, maybe taking, some time away, some time off if needed. Really taking a moment to retreat is what I'm hearing. Maybe a nice little nature hike or a nice trip out to nature, to the mountains somewhere, away from the normal flow of things, so that you can really get clarity on what's being asked here, or what decision you may need to make, or how you can actually navigate through this issue that's coming up for you. This full moon is bringing in some challenging energies for you, Gemini. I do sense that. And it does feel a lot like uncharted territory. Let's see. And with resistance, right? That energy of, having to really navigate against opposition. We have the Hermit. We have the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And so, again, resistance is asking you to actually find the path of least resistance, to be adaptable, to be fluid, to possibly even compromise in this situation. Again, we have the Hermit here. Whatever this is, this obstacle that's adding friction around what it is that you're doing, or whatever connection that you are connected with right now, whatever your job or decision that you're making, however this is affecting you, it's asking that you be flexible. The Hermit actually is one who will actually pull away, which we did talk about that energy, pulling away and going to seek knowledge, right? Pulling away to be alone, to go seek knowledge. It could also represent Virgo energy. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. But this is definitely something with the Nine of Swords that's weighing heavy. I feel like it's weighing heavy on your mind, heavy on your heart, probably trying to find a solution here. The Queen of Swords, you're looking at every angle, right? Really looking at this skeptically. This has probably perked all of your senses and you are on edge, you know, you're at alert. And so, and I'm hearing Aquarius. This could be an Aquarius, but it could also be another Gemini or also a Libra as well. And so what is this issue for Gemini? What is this dilemma, this challenge that's coming in for Gemini during this full moon? Let's take a look. What is this energy of challenge and opposition coming in towards Gemini for this full moon? We have the Hangman. What is this energy coming in towards Gemini during this full moon? Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands and the Hangman. So something is being put on pause. If you were expecting to open up something or start something new, or enter into like a new beginning of some kind, it's being placed on hold. There is stagnation around this. And stagnation is not always bad, right? Sometimes stagnation happens because there needs to be more clarity. Sometimes it may not be what you want, right? Maybe it looks good from a distance or it sounds good. This sounds like it could be something from the past, right? Maybe a new beginning around something from the past that's on pause. But stagnation happens because Spirit many times is maybe blocking something. Maybe that's not what it is that you think it is, right? And so this stagnation, whatever it is, this block, this obstacle is probably something that Spirit is wanting you to take a closer look at, right? And if it is something that you are to move forward, there are lessons possibly that needs to be learned around this before it comes in. Because, you know, when we enter into things before we're ready, I did get that page of that page energy. This says that this might be something that you don't have a lot of mastery or expertise in. This is something that may be very new. And so there may be more to learn around this, whatever this is. Okay, Gemini. But again, back to what I was feeling at the beginning of the reading, whatever you have refused to let go of is actually serving as your limit, right? And so it could be, that's the energy of the full moon. We're releasing things, letting things go. It could be that there's still something that needs to be released before this can come in. And so I heard Spirit say 4 weeks. If you look back at the last 4 weeks, what lessons were coming in for you in the last 4 weeks? Let's see. Let's go ahead and end this out. What are other messages you have for Gemini here? I definitely feel a nature trip would do you well, Gemini. Just taking a hike, maybe going to do a, you know, what do they call those, where you go out into the mountains or out into nature and just camp and you just rough it, right? No technology, You know, none of that. Just go out and sit with yourself and think, you know, you and the family, or you by yourself, and just go sit. And you might just come back with the clarity that you need. What other messages do we have for Gemini here? Nature does wonders, right? What other messages do we have for Gemini? Spirit, please and thank you. All right. Oops. What other messages do we have for Gemini? I do sense a little bit of stubbornness here. Just a little bit, Gemini. All right, so we have Gaia's Garden. Now this feels like good energy. The Winged Wise One and the Sun Dancer. So overall, to end this out on a good note for you, Gemini, this is definitely the energy of abundance coming in for you. I feel like this is a time of being very, of reaping, you know, a good harvest, fruition, you know, whatever seeds you've planted, this is a time that they'll be coming up and sprouting up out of the ground for you. This is also a time I feel like you could be very well surrounded by angelic energy. So this is a time to ask for the help that you need. This may also be a time where you're seeing things happen for you, you know, just out of the blue. You know, it's that miracle energy. This is a joyful time, a time of celebration. Even though there are challenges here, there's a lot. This says that a lot of things are and have gone well for you. And so don't focus necessarily on the difficulties, because sometimes focus can make all the difference, right? And so there's the energy of joy here and celebration and abundance, lots of abundance. And so sometimes it's where you put your focus as well. That doesn't mean you ignore the problems and they'll go away, but part of the attitude towards the problem can actually play as a solution if we have the right attitude, okay? And so that's for you, my Geminis. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, my name is Letty. So if you are new here, make sure that you hit the subscribe bell if you are liking the energy that you're feeling on this page. When you hit the subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified of when I go live or of new content. Also, like, share, and comment too. Okay, if you're returning, thank you for stopping back by and allowing me to speak into your life. I don't take it lightly, okay? All right, Gemini, until next time, take care of yourself and get out into nature. There's lots to gain, right? Try it. You never know, you know. It could only make things clear and provide the space needed, right, for that next step. Try it. If you do, come back and let me know how it worked out, okay? Thank you, Gemini, for stopping by. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.